Zuzi on the track.
Hey guys, it's G and we're back with another video. If this is your first time ever seeing my face, hit the subscribe button down below, and if it's not, then hey, go ahead and let's get straight into the video. This video is going to be how my fifth grade teacher got fired. And yeah, it's like a lot because we believe that he was kind of like an inappropriate teacher. So yeah, so I was just going through my 5th grade year. It was like in the middle of the year. I think it was like my actual like intermediate school. So no, my middle school teacher, so he had to have been like in like, I think I was like in 8th grade going to high school. Actually, my fault. I was in 8th grade, and like this teacher was just like my social studies teacher. Basically, I would go to his class, and like it was actually really fun. We had block scheduling. It was a really fun class. We actually never did any work in that class, to be honest, which was kind of like a red flag because he just never made us do any work in that class. We just came to class, he made us watch videos, and we like left. Never any homework, never anything related to social studies, never. I don't remember exactly what kind of videos they were, but it just was nothing related to social studies. So at the end of going closer to the end of the year, probably a month before school had closed, he had asked us basically like, oh, like with your school photos, I want to have some photos of you guys. I always collect photos of every kid every year. If you feel comfortable, just put these photos in like this particular bag and we will keep it. And like he would also do odd things about comment about people's butts, like, oh, their butt is kind of like cute, or their butt is kind of like big or whatever. Red flag, right guys? So none of us as 8th graders really thought anything of it because we were not of the adult mind. But I believe that maybe one of the students had told something to their parents and then it had gotten to an investigation because I don't think that the parents would have approved of them giving a photo of themselves, a professional photo that was taken by the school to a teacher. So I think it was brought to the school's attention that he was taking photos of the kids. So I think they had done an investigation of him. So time had gone on, they were doing an investigation, and he was slowly telling us like, oh, he has medical problems because his stomach was like really big and it was like almost sort of to the floor, like it was hanging. So he was saying like he had some medical problem that he had to go for surgery, and that he was going to be gone for a few months or something along the lines of that. Mind you, we had like a month left of school, so we're like, oh my god, Mr. blah blah blah, we are so sorry. Like we're really sad because he was our favorite teacher because we did not do any work in his class. So he was basically saying that. So we started to have a substitute, and then we got we got a letter going home saying that Mr. So-and-so was not going to be returning back to school because of certain events. And then it had gotten around the school that he was basically acting inappropriate around kids of our age, 13 to 12, and he was going to be fired. And then in the letter, the second letter that we had gotten about him, it basically confirmed that he was being released from his job because of certain situations of that matter. Now I was shook because I was one of those kids that gave a photo of myself like a dummy, because like, and I didn't tell my parents because I'm like, oh, the girl thinks this is little. Like I should have told them because they would have been like, yeah girl, like that's weird as heck. So I don't know if he was like a child M-word or if he was just like, I don't know, like it could have been mad innocent or it could have been like actually something very serious. Like I don't honestly know, but like, yeah, that is the story of my 5th grade teacher who was potentially a child M-word or a child, I don't know, like I don't know what he was. Like I really don't know. Like it was just honestly very scary looking back on it now that was my teacher. And when he was basically fired, we had a substitute teacher who actually made us do work after that for the last month, and everybody hated him because he was like, dang, we had a cool teacher who didn't make us do any work, and now we have a teacher who makes us do work. Like that's no fun. So nobody really liked him. So but that's just how the class should have been. But thank you guys for sticking around for story time. I know it was very short. I don't really have like any stories that are extremely long. They're very, very short and compact and straight to the point, but this is one of those videos, so I hope you guys enjoyed. like, comment, rate, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.